So, welcome to one of the last videos of skill building. This will be 2 or 3 minutes long, this video. After that, you will find a motivation video a little bit, out of heart. And after this, there will be uploaded a big SMC video we spoke about in the Confluence videos. So, now let's focus on when you start and you don't know nothing, what are the steps, what is the way to get to a live account. So, first of all, the most important thing is that you have to surround yourself with the subject. You have to learn and you have to consume a lot. Learning all these confluences is maybe a thing of 1 week or 2 weeks if you really spend time with it, like really into the charts. So I would advise you to, even if you want to start day trading, to start invest like 1 or 2 really intensively days. Yeah, we are not talking about 1 2 hours a day. We are talking about 8 hours, 10 hours a day. Um, but if you only have 2 hours a day, then it will take longer. But it's no problem. It just takes time then. So first, I would spend like 5 to 10 hours learning about investments and investment cycles of crypto, cycles, bear cycles and bull cycles of of stocks, of crypto, of gold, how they correlate with each other and which economics influence them. So just so you have a big idea about how investing works. Now on Q4, for example, we're waiting for gold to top so crypto can rally, because on the cheat sheet, I don't know if you know this, but you can Google it. For crypto, it's a 4 year cycle, and we expect crypto to top in Q4. So all of this around investing, you have to spend like 5 to 10 hours. After that, about day trading, you can start to learn all the confluences we covering in this course. um, I, for my part, would not advise you to learn any more confluences than this, because anything what you know, like over the top, will in the end make it more difficult. So a person who knows only one strategy and try fails will be better in the end and faster than a guy who knows 3 or 4 strategies and didn't spend so much time on each. So I would advise you to stick with those confluences, learn for these confluences, try to spot them over and over and over again, and consume a lot of content like around those confluences so you get an eye for it. But the biggest mistake here is to focus on this for months. That's not a good idea. You learn the confluences, and when you can spot them, you directly start backtesting. No more strategy videos, no more this is how I made 20k today in 1 minute with this easy strategy. Nothing more of this. Just you know the confluences, you know the building blocks, and now you backtest and you put those building blocks together, and that's it. So the learn and consume phase is, let's say around 1 or 2 weeks if you really go into it. Then you can also check next to it the live market open and mark out every confluence you see on live market open and try to connect them. But after 2 or 3 weeks, if you really spend time with it and you know all the confluences and you can spot them, you go and you backtest. Yeah. Also in combination with 1 or 2 weeks of live, again, where you just mark out. There's no money here included. Just you watch live and see what happens. So you start to backtest, and then you get a little bit experience and you think, well, that's it, I'm done. Then you go live for 1 2 weeks and you see how it would work. And then most likely you see that it's not really working. So then you go back to backtesting, and so on and so on and so on. There will be little kinds of small strategies, small checklists you will develop in your brain, and where you see this works normally, and then you go and see on live if it works. but you have your backtesting data. You know, you have to be fine with it to, yeah, to backtest 4 years, for example. Not 4 years of time spent now, but to backtest 4 years. For example, you can backtest 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2025, or 24. Like, you have to backtest the past intensively, 3, 4, 5 years, and then you definitely have a lot of experience. So if you are 5 months green on backtesting, each month green on backtesting, and please don't take 1 or 2 trades in those 5 months, you know. But if you have like numerous trades taken in 5 months and you're green each month of them, and 5 months in a row, one time, then it's good. And then you can start to buy a small funded account. You can buy a 5k account, you can buy a 10k account. Um, if you want a video about prop firms, we would recommend, and we would definitely not recommend. You can let us know, and we will do a little video about it and tell you what's important, what's not important, and yeah, also for example for the big prop firms like FTMO, we read everything, like all the agreements, the 16, 17 pages they have in small letters. Reread all of this and write down a PDF about what's really important and what's like hidden rules. Um, so yeah, if you're interested in this, then we can share it. So after that, you try to pass this small funded account with good risk management. Yeah, not full porting, not 2.5, 3% risk. No, 1% every day. That's it. Finish. So after that, when you pass it and you have the confidence that you can buy bigger accounts, you try to buy two big funded accounts, like 50k or 100k accounts. And then you try to pass them with good risk management, yes, but you can also do the risk management between those two accounts. If you have questions about this, just ask and I will explain, but it's too big for the video. We're already talking like too long. And you stack the wins of those funded accounts to buy new funded accounts. And then you make funded account cycles. If you want to know what this means and why we do it, you can also ask into the chat or ask, yeah, privately, and we will help you. And you stack the wins of your funded account to a live account, and when the live account has the size of your fundeds, then you're pretty much, yeah, set to go. But I would always recommend to keep the funded account just to scale more. um, so yeah, we will never share, for now at least, our live account, yeah, and also our funded accounts. But I can tell you that we, yeah, have a have a long story with it. We made a lot of mistakes. We made a lot of good choices, but we experienced everything. So there's a high possibility that we can help you. Doesn't matter which problem you have. So yeah, that's it for this video. Pretty short, just yapping, but I think it's really important to just go through all the steps and have a little timeline. So that's it for the way to money, and see you in the next video.